Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to integrate OpenCV in Expo React Native. So we will be converting a normal RGB image to a grayscale image with the help of OpenCV. Now there is one caveat, this will be only for Android. For iOS it's a lot tougher. Like I have figured it out for React Native CLI projects, Flutter projects, native iOS projects as well. The problem is with how Expo modules are created. That's why I couldn't figure it out for iOS, but nevertheless I will show you the steps what you need to do for iOS. But in case if you are figure it out, do let me know in the comments, it will help everyone. But yeah, anyways, let's get started. So firstly you will have to go to opencv.org/releases, scroll down, and here you can see that this is the latest OpenCV release. So download whatever is the latest one. I will just download it for Android, but yeah, in case if you want to give iOS a try, you can download the iOS pack as well, so up to you. Next we will just start by creating an Expo project. So firstly I will be so I'll just open the documentation for Expo projects. So I will be using this blank TypeScript template, but you feel free to use whatever template you want. The reason I'm using this blank TypeScript template is because it comes with TypeScript and there is not much boilerplate in it. So I'll just copy this particular command. I'll go to my workspace directory and I'll just paste it over here, as you can see, and I'll just click on enter. It will just ask me for my project name. So I'll just give it a project name. And now the npm installation will take a little bit of time, so be patient. Okay, in the meantime I'll just open my project. Yeah, don't save. Okay, here is my project. Now also just to let you know, I have created one practice project as well, from which I will be copying a lot of code. This was created before I record this video, because it's very difficult to remember all the code by itself. So yeah, I will be copying a lot of codes, but don't worry, I'll try to explain as much as I can. Then we'll have to create a native module. So if you see the project over here, it does not have the Android and iOS folder. We need to generate that Android and iOS folder. So I'll just copy this particular URL and I'll paste it over here. So firstly select Android device, select development build. I don't want EAS, so I have disabled it. And here I have already done all this setup for like Watchman, Brew install, setting up Android Studio. So if you haven't done this, make sure you do it. Then the important thing is I will have to copy this particular command. So I will just cd to my app which I have created and I will run this particular command. Now it will again do some setup, don't worry too much about it. After that we will have to copy this particular command. So this will actually create the Android folder for us. So yeah, let this particular command finish. Okay, so it's done. I will now run this particular command. Okay, now same, so I'll just click on enter for package name. Again, if you want, you can change the package name as well. So this will actually create the Android folder inside our project. So I'll just show you. Here you can see this is the Android folder. Now for iOS also the setup is same. I won't do iOS now because it does take a lot of time. Sorry, here you will have to select iOS device. Again you will have to, I have already installed Xcode and Watchman. Again this I won't be able to show you the output because I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, we have already run this command. In case if you want to give iOS try, you can run this. I will run this later on. I will first create a native module first because this takes a lot of time. So here you can see this is my Android command has finished and it has given me this error because I don't have an Android emulator installed and I have not connected my real Android device to my laptop. I will do it later once I have all the code for it. Also make sure you run this on a real device. On emulator it won't work. Okay, let's look at the iOS setup later on. Again, like I told you, I don't know how to do it. I haven't figured it out for iOS. This is only for Expo. I've figured it out for React Native, Flutter, native iOS. Anyways, so this is how we create a native module. So just copy this particular command, go to your terminal and paste it over here. Again it will ask you for name. I'll just keep everything as default. So I'll just click enter, enter, enter. Again it will download the npm module and it's done for us. Now okay, so a setup is done. Now in the meantime I will just do it for iOS as well, because I want to show you the code wait, I'll just show you guys my practice project. No point in unnecessarily creating me over here. Okay, so next thing is, firstly we'll have to open app.tsx, and here what I'll do is I'll just go to my practice project. I'll open app.tsx. Okay, I'll remove this. So first we need to have this Expo image picker dependency, because we will, what I will do is I will pick an image from the user's device, and we will convert that image to grayscale image. So I'll just copy this. Again, I'll go back to our terminal, and is it using yarn or npm? Oh, it is using npm because it has package lock. So I'll just do npm install Expo image picker. Okay, let it do its own thing. Then I will just copy this particular command and I will paste it inside my app.tsx. Next, we want some state as well, so I have copied that. Your module view. Okay, my module view. Okay, ignore this your module view. Okay, yeah, I know what this is. This was part of my debugging for iOS. So I'll first copy all the code, then I'll explain it to you. I think that way would be much better. So my installation has finished. Expo image picker. Okay, this is how we pick an image. Just copy it and I'll paste it over here, and here this is for Android, right? Okay, I'll just import this touchable opacity from React Native, and we require this platform as iOS as well, platform as well. And for style, I think I have added this margin top. Okay, again, style is not that important, but yeah, I don't require this particular text as well. So I'll quickly explain it to you. So these are all the imports which I have. Once we pick an image from Expo image picker, we want to store that URL somewhere. That's why I have created this state. So once this pick image is called from our touchable opacity click, we just launch our image library async, and here we filter by images. If you want, you can add all these options as well. I have just kept it commented it out. These are optional. And if the user has picked an image, we get the URI something like this, and I just assign it to our set image state. And here you can see I have this touchable opacity button, and here if image is not equal to null, that means we can display our my module view, which is the custom view which we have to create, which I will show you shortly. It will take the image URI, and I have defined some styles, width and height as well. So hopefully till here everything is clear. So we first need to define this prop, right, called image URI. So we'll have to go to modules, go to, okay, in the meantime what I'll do is I will, because again this will take a lot of time, so I will open Android Studio. I will click on open. We need to open this Android folder inside Android Studio. Just click on open, go to where your project is located. So I'll just go, so not, sorry, this one, Android. Okay, I'll just click on open. Now let it take its own time. So firstly we'll have to go to src my modules.types.ts, and here you can see it takes a prop called name. I don't want name, I want it as image URI. Okay, I'll quickly click on save. So here you can see that error has gone. Now it is giving error for styles. So for that you have to add view props. So I just add ampersand, and here I will add view props. Okay, so this is also done. So, and if you go to app.tsx, that issue is resolved as well. Now we'll have to go to Android, go open build.gradle. I'll just close these two files. Okay, now I'll again go back to my practice project. I'll go to modules, my modules, Android, build.gradle, and I will open it over here. And here firstly we have to add this OpenCV project. The actual dependency which we have downloaded, we will add it in the main Android folder, which I will show you later on. But for now you can just add something like this inside your module Android build.gradle. So I'll just copy and I'll paste it over here. Okay, then I'll again close all this. Then I will go to src java my module.kt. Here you can see it is taking that prop name, but we want it as image URI. So again I'll go back to my practice project. I don't want to do any mistake. Expo modules, my module.kt, and I will open it over here. Okay, and I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. Instead of name, I'll paste it over here. So it takes an image URI. So this is the prop name, and we will have to define a method called convert to grayscale, and we will pass the image URI which we get from React Native side. Okay, now I'll just close this and this. I'll open my module view. Now I will open the my module view of my practice project as well. So firstly I'll copy all the code, then I'll explain it to you. So first, this are the imports. I will add a curly bracket. Here is our image view. Okay, and then I will just copy this. Okay, so I'll just close my practice project. So here you can see, firstly these are all the imports, so just copy paste all these imports. Now we want to display an image, so we take an image view, okay, and add it to our view. Then we need to convert the image URI which we got from React Native side to a bitmap. This mat is from OpenCV, so yeah, this will help us to convert the image to grayscale. Here, given that OpenCV is in C++, so that's how you initialize or load a C++ library. So just copy paste it, and here you can see this is our method. So this was called from my module .kt file, if you remember, once we got the prop. So once we get the image URI, we convert it to a URI, and depending on what Android version you on, this is how you convert an image URI to a bitmap. So that's how I convert it. And if mat is null, we initialize mat. Then this is boilerplate code from OpenCV to convert a RGB image to a grayscale image. So here you can see this is the code, so you could just copy paste it. Once we have the bitmap converted to a grayscale, again I just call image view.set image bitmap, pass our bitmap to it. Alright, that's done. Now again I'll go back to my practice project. I think it is in app.tsx. There are some steps which I want to tell you. So okay, so hopefully you have opened the Android folder. Yeah, this is fine because this is from our OpenCV. Yeah, this is fine. So what I will do now is, we will the OpenCV, so this one OpenCV SDK which we have downloaded, just unzip it, and I will just follow the steps which I have done. We have already downloaded this. Then we just have to do file, new, import modules. So I'll just do file, new, import module. Click on this icon, file icon, go to downloads, go to OpenCV Android SDK, select SDK, click open. Okay, and name it as OpenCV. Wait, don't click finish, name it as OpenCV. Okay, then click on finish. Now your Android Studio might freeze, like you can see over here I have clicked finish. This might take a little bit of time, so yeah, just be patient. In the meantime, what I'll do is, I'll go back to my practice project. I'll just open this XC workspace because I want to show you the iOS code for OpenCV. What I have tried, I won't be implementing it because it's pretty useless. I couldn't figure it out how to do it, right? So anyways, here you can see again the Gradle syncing is happening for our OpenCV folder. Yeah, the next thing is we have to set the min max SDK of our OpenCV Gradle file. Yeah, this is fine. So what I will do is go to Gradle scripts. Here you will have to open. So here you can see build.gradle, and here if I scroll down, this is app level build.gradle. Okay, min SDK, I'm not sure where do we get this min SDK. I think it might be in some of this file, I guess. Anyways, so what I'll do, I'll set the min SDK as 24. Okay, because I think that's fine. And here if I go to, where is the okay, just a second, min SDK of OpenCV Gradle, right? Where is it? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that first. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll just go to my module view. I'll comment out all the code. Okay, don't wait. I will just do a Control C. I will save it over here, and I'll just do Control Z, whatever was the previous. Okay, sorry about this, and I'll go to back to build.gradle, and I'll comment this out as well. Okay, I'll just save. I'll save. We will come back to this. I think this is the reason why OpenCV, why the Gradle sync was not doing proper. Hopefully this should be the reason, because I didn't face any of this issue in my practice project. Okay, now the Gradle sync was proper, and if I scroll down here, you can see we are able to see the OpenCV Gradle file. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll again go back over here. I will just copy this code again, so inside my module view, so whatever we had earlier, okay, nothing has changed. I'll just save it, and inside build.gradle also I will comment this out. I'm just little worried whether this should be OpenCV, CV should be capital or small, because while writing it I have written it as small. Anyways, let's see. I think it should be small because I have written it as small. Let's see. So you will have to scroll down over here, and whatever is the min SDK, we had set it to 24, right? Target SDK at the time of me recording is 34 mostly, and compile SDK also will set it to 34. And what else? Okay, I'll go back to my, we'll also have to update the Java version, so I'll just scroll down. Here you can see you will have to make this as 17 and this as 17 as well. Okay, then just click on sync now. I think this should be this coming back over here, this should be C and V should be capital. Let's see what happens. If it gives an error, I will get back to you. Okay, so let's just wait for that Gradle syncing. After that, the next step is file project structure dependencies, right? Okay, I'll just do file project structure, okay, dependencies, then what is the step? Select all modules, click plus. Okay, I have selected all modules, click plus, and here we have to select module dependency, correct? Yeah, select module dependency, select app, click OK. So I have selected app, click OK, and here you can see OpenCV. Yeah, we have to write it small inside our build.gradle file. So this one we have, because I have given the name in small, that's why. So I'll just click on OK, then I just click on apply, and then again I click on OK. I think that's all the steps which we have to do. Yeah, that's it. I'll quickly tell you the steps for iOS, given that the Gradle syncing is still happen, it might take a little bit of time. So the first steps for iOS, like I mentioned, you have to download the SDK from the releases folder, just like we have downloaded it for Android. Then you will have to open the XC workspace, just like I have opened it for my practice project, something like this. Okay, Now I will show you what all steps which I did for React Native CLI projects. So basically, firstly, you will have to drag and drop the OpenCV SDK. So here you can see I have dragged and dropped that OpenCV SDK to our project. I have tried it drag and dropping inside our main project as well as over here. Now I have deleted it because I was trying a lot of things, but drag it somewhere, like either inside your module which is in development pods or inside your main project over here. Then we have to create this header file OpenCV wrapper. I have just commented it out. I'll just remove all this comments. So something like this you will have to write. Then you will have to create an Objective-C file, but change the extension to .mm, so it is Objective-C++. And again you will have to write all this code. So here is the actual issue which I'm getting, like I told you, right? So why we have to write Objective-C++? Because OpenCV is in C++. We want to write Swift code. So to bridge C++ and Swift, we have to write Objective-C++. Now I know since Swift 5.9 we don't need Objective-C++, we can directly write C++ code in Swift. But yeah, I don't know how to do that. That is beyond my expertise. So yeah, this is all the code which I have just copy pasted it. So if you want, you can just copy paste it, and then inside your my module, if I just show you here, you can see, okay, here you can see I have taken the image URI prop, and you will have to do something like this: setup image URI, pass the image URI. Okay, then inside your my module view, like here comes the tricky part. So yeah, we get the image URI, right? I'm not sure if this particular code will convert the image URI which we get from React Native side to a UI image. Hopefully it should, given that I was not able to figure out this OpenCV code, that's why I couldn't really test this, but hopefully it should. But once you have the UI image, you can call the code something like this. Okay, now there are few, but here you can see it is not able to recognize because of the Objective-C bridging header. So here I was trying to create a bridging header, one more file, because inside bridging header you have to also add import something like this. I've tried it I've tried doing it over here as well, but yeah, still I was facing issue. I have tried creating that file which I just shown you, header file. Then I was trying to create my own module instead of using the Expo module. But yeah, given that this is in pods, it's very difficult to bridge everything, and again I don't have that much expertise. But yeah, maybe there might be some way. Also, you have to create a PCH file or a prefix header file. I think I had created it. Okay, so here you can see a prefix header file. So the file extension is .pch, and here you will have to write this particular code. Then you will have to go to your project, go to build settings, and here you will have to search for header search path. Again, if this is too confusing for you, you can just follow my React Native CLI video. In that I was able to figure it out. Sorry, not header search path, sorry, you have to search for prefix header. Okay, so here you will have to make this as yes, and here you will have to write the path to your prefix header file. So something like this. Okay, just yeah, and then, but yeah, like I told you, this is not really working for me. Anyways, so I will just quickly show you guys the output for Android. Okay guys, so as you can see, here is the output for Android. I'll just close this modal and I'll click on pick image. It will open the image picker. As you can see, both of these images are proper RGB images, none of them are grayscale. I'll select this image, and here you can see it has converted to grayscale. I'll select the other image as well. Here you can see it has converted to grayscale as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.